Have you ever wondered what makes Sagittarius so special? Would you be surprised to learn that not all Sagittarians are alike, and that some Sagittarians have certain specific tendencies? If so, watch this video and find out why. Today we're going to take a look at Sagittarius. Would you happen to know a Sagittarius? Or might you be a Sagittarius? Either way, each and every Sagittarius has a unique level of zodiac intensity relative to the day that they were born. What exactly do we mean by zodiac intensity? How strong are you in the zodiac? How strongly do you adhere to your zodiac sign's personality traits? What is your key zodiac strength? Understanding and mastering Sagittarius requires knowing where a particular Sagittarius falls on a spectrum of zodiac intensity. The key question we seek to answer is a Sagittarius in the core of their sign's power, or is a Sagittarius possibly on the cusp of something greater? Are you on the cusp, or are you in the core? Are you in the core of your zodiac sign's power, or are you on the cusp of something greater? Are you stronger in the cusp than you are in the core? Or are you stronger in the core than you are on the cusp? Let's find out. Today we'll enlist the artists of hip-hop soul to identify where a Sagittarius may fall on a spectrum of zodiac intensity. And so today's episode is Sagittarius. What's your zodiac intensity?
The stars were here many years before us, and they'll be here many years after we're gone. We study the stars so that you can be free to uncover mysteries and unlock your destiny.
Hello and welcome to Masters of the Zodiac, where we explore astrology, uncover mysteries, and ultimately seek to help you unlock your destiny. Today we're going to take a deep dive and introduce a concept of zodiac intensity. Depending on the day that someone is born, that person will have a unique zodiac intensity profile. The person may either be in the core of a sign, or they may be on the cusp of another neighboring zodiac sign. If they're on the cusp of another zodiac sign, then they may simply have an opportunity to take on the personality traits of that neighboring sign. And this may either be beneficial or detrimental to them. Today's focus is Sagittarius. If you were born anywhere or anytime between November 22nd and December 21st, then you're a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is symbolically represented by the Archer Centaur. And Sagittarius is also known to be positively inspiring, but recklessly honest from time to time. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign that tends to be more outwardly expressive and inwardly focused. If we were to give Sagittarius a short nickname, we might best describe Sagittarius as the optimistic adventurer among zodiac signs. So what does it mean to be optimistic and full of adventure? What does it mean to be a little too honest and candid from time to time? Yeah, what does it mean to be a goody two-shoes? Let's find out. Again, we know the full date range for Sagittarius is November 22nd to December 21st. But if we want to examine those Sagittarians who were born in the core of Sagittarius, then we would need to identify people who were born at least a full week away from either of the two neighboring zodiac signs. And so to examine the core of Sagittarius, we'll need to look at anyone born between the dates of November 29th and December 14th. Let's take a look at the core of Sagittarius through hip-hop soul and see if this concept of zodiac intensity makes any sense at all. Let's make a game of it. I'll share some lyrics and let's see if you can identify who the specific hip-hop soul artists are that were born in the core of Sagittarius. When we think about the optimistic adventures of Sagittarius, a few songs should come to mind. To be honest, some of these songs are just downright cute. Imagine living in a world where there was no soul music. If you're into rock and roll, here's a revelation for you. Without soul, there would be no rock and roll. How do we know this? We know this because the innovations of rock and roll arose out of the soulful sounds of an optimistic and adventurous Sagittarius who once said the following. He said that he's got a girl named Sue and she knows just what to do. He's got a girl named Sue. Yes, she knows just what to do. For him, she would rock to the east, she would rock to the west, but she was the girl that he loved the best. And it was Tutti Frutti on the Rudy. All of that adventurous rocking and rolling helped shape and give birth to rock and roll. But it's most important to note that it was black soul music before it was ever rock and roll. And if you know that the originator of Tutti Frutti was born in the core of Sagittarius on December 5th and was known as the artist Little Richard, you are correct. There would be other cute and sweet songs by Sagittarians, songs with lyrics that would ask questions like, who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it with chocolate, and a miracle or two? It's the Candyman. Yes, the Candyman can. because the Candyman mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Wow, such sweet songs, wouldn't you agree? If you recognize that song is belonging to the virtuoso performer, Sammy Davis Jr., Mr. Bojangles, who was born on December 8th in the core of Sagittarius, you'd be correct. As far as hip-hop and rap legends are concerned, one such Sagittarius saw his trajectory go sky high after sampling lyrics from a musical play called Annie. It was a hard knocks life for this Sagittarius, he went on to say, from standing on the corners bopping, to driving some of the hottest cars New York had ever seen, for dropping some of the hottest verses rap had ever known, from the dope spot with the smoked Glock, fleeing the murder scene. You know him well. This living legend was born in the core Sagittarius on November 4th, and today we celebrate him, not only as a rapper, but also as a mogul and entrepreneur, none other than Sean Carter, also known as Jay-Z. So, the secret of success for Sagittarius is to keep it optimistic and adventurous, and apparently kitty songs fit that bill. From Tutti Frutti to the Candyman to sampling lyrics from Annie, there's a common thread here. Wouldn't you agree? Can you see it? There's almost a fairy tale nature to the artistic works of those born in the core of Sagittarius. Optimism and adventure come naturally from the lyrics of this next performer born there in the core of Sagittarius. She told the story of a woman who wore a long fur coat of mink, even in the summertime. Everybody knew from the woman's coy little wink that the little girl had a lot on her mind. She had big thoughts, she had big dreams, and she had a big brown Mercedes sedan. But what the singer thought this girl really wanted was just to be in love with a man. This singer thought the girl wanted to lead a glamorous life, but the moral of the story was that a glamorous life without love would never amount to much. And if you recognize that the purveyor of those lyrics is the singer-songwriter, percussionist Sheila E., born on December 12th in the core of Sagittarius, then you're correct. The core of Sagittarius overflows with a full spectrum of legendary hip-hop soul artists. Our cup runneth over. The legendary Dionne Warwick shares her December 12th birthday with Sheila E. The legendary Will Downing is there in the core on November 29th. Jamie Foxx is there on December 13th. Hip-hop all-stars Nicki Minaj comes in on December 8th, and Offset of the Migos brings up the rear on December 14th. Yes, the core of Sagittarius is heavy and gifted. So for all those performers who are born in the core of Sagittarius, does it add up? Does it make sense? That's the core of Sagittarius, but if we look to the left of the core, to any birth dates that are 1 week earlier than the core, we would find those Sagittarians who are on the cusp of Scorpio. And we would see that this may also be a quite powerful place to be. If you were born on that first week of Sagittarius between November 22nd and November 28th, then you were born within 1 week of being a Scorpio, and so you're effectively a Sagittarius on the cusp of Scorpio. Among the zodiac signs, Scorpio, the Scorpion, might be best described as the idealistic transformer. And so we should expect to find those Sagittarians who are primarily optimistic adventurers with a touch of idealistic transformer in them too. Scorpio can be intimately intense, but destructively obsessive from time to time. Again, Sagittarius is a fire sign. But when you couple it with the obsessive tendencies of a Scorpio, you'll find lyrics like the ones I'm about to share. Can you identify these performers who are Sagittarians on the cusp of Scorpio? One of our legendary favorites can be found here. This singer demonstrates her Scorpio edge of transformation in the form of song and dance. In one breath, she might say that she'd be willing to be your private dancer, a dancer for money. She would do what you want her to do. She's your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music would do. In another breath, her optimistic yet recklessly honest manner would tell a tyrant that she and her tribe, they don't need another hero. They don't need to find their way home. All they really want is just to live their lives beyond the Thunderdome. So if you answered that this Sagittarius born on the cusp of Scorpio is none other than the legendary singer and dancer born Anna Mae Bullock inside the city limits of Nutbush, Tennessee, but now known and recognized around the world as the superstar Tina Turner, born on November 26th, then you're absolutely correct. The longevity and the passion are self-evident within Tina Turner's full catalog of work. In more recent times, there's another artist on this cusp who has blended their traits in a way that has created a powerful soul music, sometimes with the destructively obsessive edge of a Scorpio. With respect to his lover, this singer would say that he wished they had never did it. He wished they had never loved it. He wished he never fell so deep in love with his lover that even now there was no way that they could ever be friends. There was no telling what they could have been. Yes, yes, yes. Powerful words indeed from a Sagittarius R&B luminary on the cusp of Scorpio by the name of Trey Songz, born on November 28th. Very powerful indeed. Now, if we look to the right of the core of Sagittarius to any birth dates that are 1 week later than the core, we will find those Sagittarians who are within 1 week of being born a Capricorn. Those Sagittarians are on the cusp of being a Capricorn, and here too, we may see that this could also be a quite powerful place to be. If you were born on that last week of Sagittarius between December 15th and December 21st, then you're born within 1 week of being a Capricorn, so you're effectively a Sagittarian on the cusp of Capricorn. Capricorn, or the sea goat, is known as being the steady structurer. They are well disciplined, but too restrained from time to time. So we should expect to see some optimistic adventurers there who may have tendencies that tend to be a bit too conservative. Again, here are some lyrics of a performer. See if you can identify the artist. But before I do that, let me say that this cusp was the most challenging for us to identify hip-hop soul performers. After much searching, we initially failed to find an appropriate hip-hop soul figure for a Sagittarian born on the cusp of Capricorn. Maybe you know one. We literally had to scour high and low because at first glance, in no major acts, at least the ones that would immediately come to mind, did a Sagittarius on the cusp of Capricorn appear. We started looking at the popular groups like Salt and Pepper. Well, Salt's an Aries and Pepper is a Scorpio. Sort of like how Q-Tip is an Aries and Phife Dawg is a Scorpio. What about Jodeci? Nope, Casey's a Virgo, JoJo's a Gemini, Devontae and Dalvin are Libra and Leo, respectively. So no luck there. No Sagittarians on the cusp of Capricorn. You name the group. New Edition, no Sagittarians. In Vogue, Dawn Robinson is a Sagittarius, but on the cusp of Scorpio and not Capricorn. Public Enemy, no Sagittarians. But what about Boyz II Men? Yes, Boyz II Men. We found that Wanya Morris is a Leo, Sean Stockman is a Libra, and Nathan Morris is a Gemini. But wait a minute. The bass singer with lyrics like these, he said that he's been here for you all those times at night when you just heard him and just ran out with that other fella. He's not about to go out and cheat on you, just like you cheated on him. He said that he's all right, he loves you anyway, and he's still gonna be there for you until his dying day. Yes, if your answer is that this name is none other than that of Michael McCary, an original member of Boyz II Men, born on December 16th, born a Sagittarius on the cusp of Capricorn, then you're absolutely correct. Missing Michael was a gross oversight on our part. Please forgive our error, and if you can think of someone else who should be recognized in hip-hop soul as a Sagittarius born on the cusp of Capricorn, please let us know in the comments. All right, so we've covered the zodiac intensity of Sagittarius. If you're born between November 29th and December 14th, then you're in the core of Sagittarius. If you were born a week earlier than the core between November 22nd and November 28th, then you're a Sagittarius on the cusp of Scorpio. If you were born a week later than the core between December 15th and December 21st, then you're a Sagittarius on the cusp of Capricorn. Would you like to learn more about where a Sagittarius or any other zodiac sign falls on a spectrum of zodiac intensity? If so, please visit our website at mzods.com where you'll get a free report breaking down your zodiac intensity level based on your date of birth. Hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so already, please share, comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. We want to invite you to continue your odyssey understanding and mastering the zodiac. If you haven't done so already, take a deeper dive into understanding your own zodiac intensity by checking out any of the 12 videos that we have here available based on your zodiac sign. So don't miss out. And as always, we want to encourage you to visit our website at mzods.com for free reports that are specifically tailored to you and designed to meet your needs. Just sign up at mzods.com to receive your free report today. And by signing up, you'll also be eligible for special contests, prizes, and giveaways that may occur from time to time. So don't miss out. Stop waiting, start doing. At Masters of the Zodiac, we track the best of the best astrologers and astrology apps that are available. If you've had a great experience with an astrologer or astrology app, let us know. If you've had a bad or horrible experience with an astrology app or astrologer, let us know. Drop comments here on YouTube or drop them at mzods.com where you'll find a treasure trove of insights and reviews about the best astrologers and astrology apps that are available. And also don't forget to show your zodiac pride. You'll find some of the best gear to let the world know exactly who you are based on your zodiac sign. So yes, visit our online store at mzods.com for the best zodiac swag on the internet and check back periodically for the latest updates. So until next time, please stay safe and have an excellent journey on this adventure that we call life. Until next time, I'm Brian LeVar, and this is Masters of the Zodiac.
Follow Brian on Instagram and Twitter at BRYLAVAR.